G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Look, I know it's another scheduled video, but we're just going to do a quick breakdown for today. It was a great live yesterday on Steel Oz, and also another fantastic live on Steelers TDU Touch Down Under. Right? Let's just do a quick little breakthrough. Won't be too much time. Hopefully, like a 6, 7, maybe 8-minute, 9-minute video. Going through the list. I don't think I'm going to give out the record prediction, but I do think the Steelers can win about 10 to 12 games, right? Let's start off. So San Fran 49ers. And by the way, the leak that happened, I think it was throughout the whole process yesterday, every single game was correct. So next year, I will not be looking at the schedule. I'm going to put my phone on silent, turn my phone off. I won't be seeing it. I want to be surprised. It was pretty much ruined by the leaks when I was going on Twitter, so it was my fault too. But we're going to go through the schedule, right? Now, San Fran week 1. Some would say this would be a really hard game. The Steelers can't win this game. But at the same time, both teams are starting 0-0. And in reality for me, if the Steelers lose this game, it's okay. You go 0-1. You then have another 4 or 5 games to get things right. 4 games to get things right and then go into the bye. To me, the Niners are a good team, good side, strong side, good defense, run the ball. Deebo Samuels, he's a legend, right? They're going to be very hard to take care of, but the Steelers have done it before. They've beaten the Bills. They've beaten the Bengals last year. The Steelers can upset teams when the world is against them. When it was the Bills, they all thought the Bills were going to win. They won that game. They all thought the Bengals were going to win. They won that game. So when the world's against them, the Steelers can win. So you have the 49ers there, week 1 at home for the first time in 9 years. I think since 2014 at home. The next week we have Monday Night Football at 8:15 p.m. Cleveland Browns should be a fun one too. Steelers can go back to back. If they win the first one, I like our chances at home versus the Browns. The Browns are not a good side. They still have a lot of issues. I believe our defense can make Watson run around crazy, sack him, make him throw interceptions, right? They then go on to Vegas, so you have 2 home games, and then you go all the way out to Vegas. This one will be a tough game. This will be a very tough game. The Steelers don't win out in the West Coast. That's also a Sunday night football game. So depending how we are, if we're 2-1, if we're 2-0, 1-1, very tough environment for the Steelers to win this game. However, quite exciting going out to Vegas. We then go on the road then to Houston Texans. Look, they're a 50-50 team. They're a young side. They're at home. You would expect the Steelers to win this game, but the media right now is not saying much about the Steelers. They actually think we're like 8 wins or 9 wins. So Texans at home, you just want to hope that by that time, week 4, the offensive clicking, defense is tackling, we're still healthy, the running game is kicking on. Kenny Pickett is finding his targets, finding GP. You'd hope by this time the Matt Canada offense is really starting to pick up its wheels and get cracking, because the week after is a massive game, right? Massive game versus Baltimore Ravens at home. Now, as much as I don't like the Ravens, and I still think they're going to finish 4th, I'm not convinced that they're a good side this year. They do have Lamar Jackson. They have OBJ. They got all these other players out there. Zay Flowers, right? They have like these extra weapons. He's going to throw for 6,000 yards. I'm just not convinced they're going to do that. I actually think the Ravens will come 4th, and they'll be trying to fight it out with the Browns. And the Browns will be 7 wins, 8 wins. Ravens will be 7, 8 wins around that style, right? So the Ravens, we play the Ravens at home. So we have 3 games at home and 2 away. You could see the Steelers going 4-1 would be fantastic. Then you have the week 6 bye. Now, 2 hours ago, before I did the live stream with Matty Peverill, I thought, wait on a minute. Week 6 bye, that's too early, right? But he made some good points. If you excel in the first 6 weeks, first 5 weeks, and go 4-1, have a bye, readjust, reset, then you can tackle the rest of the season. So even if you went 5-0, say you went 5-0, you've reset, reassess, and then treat it like a new season. Now, after the bye, they then will travel to LA Rams, which is Steeler country. So a lot of Steeler fans will be out there. I think the Rams are on the back foot ever since winning that Super Bowl. They've been a bad team. Steelers can win that game. They come back, though. So they go out west to the Rams. They come back And this is the game, if I was going to go over, if I do win the lottery, if I win like $1 million, I will shout my mate Matty Peverill a ticket and we'll go over and see Jacksonville Jaguars, and then we'll see back-to-back home games versus Tennessee Titans on the Thursday night. So after they go all the way to LA, they come back to the Jaguars. Jaguars are a much better team now with Trevor Lawrence too. Another young rookie quarterback, so it's going to be Kenny Pickett versus Trevor Lawrence. That'll be exciting to see. We can win this game too, but it's still going to be very tough. So that's week 8. Then we have week 9 is Tennessee Titans home game. I would say you would probably see the color rush there on Thursday Night Football. That's going to be our Friday in Australia. That's going to be fantastic. Then we have another home game too, the Green Bay Packers. So you have 3 home games in a row. So when you go back to the bye, it doesn't seem that bad. At the start, I thought it was, but now I'm like, hang on, you get a week 6 bye, you travel week 7 all the way to LA, you go out west, and then you come back to 3 home games in a row, which is fantastic, which is then also backed up by, look, this does look troubling. Cleveland Browns at home, Cincinnati Bengals at their home, so 2 away games. But in trouble terms, they're only going to Ohio, which is about, a stone's throw away, about 3 hours away. Get on the bus, go to Browns Stadium, come back, get on the bus again, go to the Bengals. So back-to-back AFC North games. That's going to be fun to watch too. Going to week 13 in the last part of the season, Arizona Cardinals at home. Then we have the New England Patriots at home too. So pretty much besides going out west, right? Besides going all the way out west, coming back home to the Jaguars, Titans, Green Bay, then only traveling from the Browns, the Bengals, 3-hour travel, the Steelers haven't done that much travel. And that means a lot to players. I tell you what, it means a lot to players and coaches and staff. It means a ton. They haven't traveled that much. Then they're coming back week 13 and 14 to come back at home again, which is awesome. So they've done barely any travel since going out all the way out to West, right? Now, Arizona Cardinals, week 13, New England Patriots, another Thursday night game, so another short turnaround, 2 Thursday night games. Then we have the Colts away. And then we have the last. This is probably the toughest stretch. Maybe if they're on the cusp of winning the playoff games, week 16, 17, 18. If the Steelers are around, 15. So what do we have? Maybe 9 wins or 8 wins or 7 wins. The last 3 games are going to be tough. You then have to host the Bengals. They'll be in playoff contention. You got to go out real far out west to Seattle, right? They're going to be in playoff contention. And then finish off with the Baltimore Ravens with an absolute classic of a divisional round and game. Guys, I'm pumped up. I'm excited. I appreciate every single one of you checking out Steeler Nation Australia and checking out Steelers Touchdown Under with me and Matty Peverill. I love this stuff. I can't wait. The more I look at it, the more fun I think. All the live streams we can have, the good times, cheering our team on. We've got the preseason coming up. We have rookie mini camps this weekend. We have mini camps, training camps, preseason football, Bucks, Buffalo Bills, Falcons, right? Then we have the big kickoff, which is our Monday, 3 a.m. versus Niners, 0-0. Who's going to win 1-0? Browns, Raiders, Texans, Ravens, bye. It's all happening. Ravens out, Rams out west, and then back-to-back home games, 3 in a row, right? This is crazy. I've never been so excited. I think, I might say that every year. But I really haven't been so excited. The channel here is doing really well. I appreciate all the views, the comments. I appreciate the Steelers community. I like the direction of this team. I like the Steelers, their chances this year. I like the chances for at least a wild card, and maybe they can pressure for an AFC North title. I like the running back, Najee. I like Kenny Pickett. I like George. I like to see TJ Watt healthy, Minka in the backfield. I love all this stuff. So thank you guys for checking out Steeler Nation Australia. That's it, man. That's our schedule. From San Fran to Baltimore, the Pittsburgh Steelers 2023 schedule. We've got 4 months to go. 4 months to go until we see kickoff. And I'm so excited. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Thank you for checking out Steelers Nation Australia. Put the comments below if you made it this far. Put in the comments below what's your favorite game you're looking forward to. And what do you think the Steelers record might be? If you made it this far, favorite game and what is the Steelers record? For me, my favorite game is week 5 versus the Ravens. I want to see the Steelers crush them. Absolutely smash them. And I want to see the Steelers get, I'm going to say 12-5. 12-5 record. They win the North. The Steelers go into the playoffs with maybe one of their best teams in a very long time. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later on.